Hi, my name is Nancy Ortberg. My husband John and I are part of Menlo Park Presbyterian Church in the San Francisco Bay Area. And I just had a chance to finish listening to Jimmy Carter's talk and wanted to give you some of the thoughts that I had after listening to him. I was really taken by a phrase that he talked about when Bill asked him a question about the cabinet. And that was that when he brought in the person that was going to lead the military, he was looking for somebody who could lead both innovation in weaponry and peace. And what I loved about that comment is that is the job for all of us that are leaders, is we have to live in between those tensions. It's not a choice of either military innovation or peace, it's both. And we need to expect that from the leaders that we lead, and we also need to expect it from ourselves, that it's not as simple as a choice, but it is that equilibrium and tension of living in between stability and growth, and innovation and sameness and grace and truth. And a lot of the job of leadership is living in those tensions. One of the practical applications for me was I thought I'd like to sit down for 15 minutes and just write out what are some of those tensions currently in the roles where I'm a leader that I have to stand in the middle of. Towards the end of the interview, President Carter shared a story about when he was a little boy in the context of what's it going to take to overcome the racial chasm in this country. The prophetic edge that he used there in the context of being a great man of peace was pretty powerful. To say, even though what I'm striving for is peace, I'm going to declare that this is not acceptable. And I think for those of us that are leaders, there ought to be at any given point in our leadership role 2 or 3 things that we will stand firm on and say, this is not acceptable. And there is a gap here, and part of our leadership is about changing those things. And again, maybe on the back side of that piece of paper where you write out what are the tensions that you're living in as a leader, it might be time for you and I to sit down and think about what are the 2 or 3 things that we would fight to the death for that are absolutely unacceptable, and where can our leadership help change those things.